Good morning, children. Welcome to maths class. So, in maths, we are solving the problems of block 20, which is comparing fractions, isn't it, children? And in this, we have learned what is a unit fraction, and also we have compared the unit fractions, isn't it, children? And in the second topic, we have learned how to understand the equivalent fractions on the number line. And in third topic, we have learned how to make the equivalent fraction, isn't it, children? So, in the fourth topic, we are going to write the simplest form of the fractions. Fractions in simplest form. How? By dividing. Okay, let's see how we have to divide to make it a simplest form. So, give the simplest form, simplest fraction. Okay, so 5 by 15. So, simplest form means least small numbers which are not in common. Okay, so here you have 5 by 15, isn't it, children? So if you see, you have to check if there any multiplication table in which you have 5 and 15 both in one table. For example, in two table you don't have 5 and you don't have 15 also, but in 3 table you have 15. 3 fives are 15. But we don't have 5, right? 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6. That means no. And 4, in 4 table you don't have 5, you don't have 15 also. But in 5 table you have 5 and 15. 5 ones are 5, 5 threes are 15. Isn't it, children? So this numerator and denominator you have to divide with 5. Okay, we have to check whether the numerator and denominator is there in both the numbers are there in the one table, any one table. Okay, so here you have in 5 tables, so you have to divide the numerator and denominator with 5. Okay, see, we got 15 in 3 table also, but we should not do with 3. Why? Because we don't have 5 in the 3 table. So what we have to do is we have to divide with 5. So 5 divided by 5, 15 divided by 5. So 5 divided by 5, how much? 1. 5 ones are 5. You will get, no? So if you do like this, 5 ones are 5. So the answer is 1, isn't it? So the answer is 1. And if you see 5, sorry, 1 by. If you do 5 divided by 15, then 5 threes are 15, isn't it? Minus 0. So the answer is 3. So answer is 1 by 3. Okay, children. So you will write 1 by 3. Now check 1 by 3. Now you check, do you have any common numbers for this number 1 by 3? So 1 by 3 again you will get in one table only. You don't get in two table. No, not in 3 table. Isn't it? 3 table you don't have 1. So 1 by 3 is the simplest form of 5 by 15. Okay. So what you will write? Therefore 1 by 15 is equal to 1 by 3. Okay. Let's see the next one. 4 by 12. So 4 by 12 means you have both in two table, isn't it, children? 2 twos are 4, 2 six are 12, isn't it? So you can divide with 2. So 4 by 12, 4 divided by 2 and 2, 12 divided by 2. Now how much you will get? 2 divided by 4. 2 twos are 4, isn't it, children? So the numerator becomes 2, isn't it? So you will write 2. And denominator 2 divided by, sorry, 12 divided by 2. 2 6 are 12, isn't it? Yes, minus you will do. So 2 6 are 12. So the denominator is 6. Now if you see, children, 2 by 6, it is not the simplest form. Again, because 2 and 6 you can find again in 2 table. Isn't it? So this is not the simplest form. We have to check whether we can cancel it more or not. We can divide it more or not. If we can't divide further, only with 1 we can divide, not with any other division, any other number, then that is the simplest form. Here you can again divide by 2, isn't it? In 2 table you have 2 and in 2 table you have 6. 2 and 6 you have in 2 table, isn't it? 2 ones are 2, 2 threes are 6. So this again you will divide with 2. Okay, now 2 divided by 2 will becomes 1, isn't it? And 6 divided by 2, 3. How? 2 and 6. 2 threes are 6, isn't it, children? So the answer is 3. So denominator you got 3. So 1 by 3. Now if you divide this, can we divide this with any other table? No, only with 1 we can divide. So only if you can divide with only one table, then that is your simplest form. Okay, that means 4 by 12 is equal to 4 by 12 is equal to 1 by 3, where 1 by 3 is the simplest form of 4 by 12. Like that also you can write it down. 1 by 3 is the simplest form of 4 by 12. That way also you can write it down. Or else 4 by 12 is equal to 1 by 3 also you can write it down. Next, see bit 3 by 4. So 3 by 4, do we have any number which we have 3 and 4? No, right? In 2 table you have 2 and 4, not 3. In 3 table you have only 3. We don't have 4. Again in 4 table you have only 4. Isn't it? Not 3. And from 5 you don't have 3 and 4. Isn't it, children? That means this fraction is only divided by 1. Isn't it? That means this sum is only the simplest form. So therefore 3 by 4 is the simplest form. Is itself is the simplest form. Okay, if you can't divide with any number, numerator and denominator, that fraction is itself the simplest form. Okay, children. So in this way you need to find the simplest form. Don't get confused, children. Equivalent fraction means multiplying with the same number. Okay, numerator and denominator should be multiplied with the same number for equivalent fractions. For finding the simplest form, you need to divide the numerator and denominator with the same number. Here it is division. Simplest form, it is division. Equivalent fraction, it is multiplication. Don't get confused. Okay, so there are few more sums of the simplest form in your daily schedule. Please copy it down in your class book. Okay, coming to your homework, children, complete the volume book 3, page number 23, S4, simplest form. Okay, so with this we have completed with our block, children. So in the next class I'll meet you with the new block, children. See you in the next class. Bye.